Well, hey, Northern Michigan, it's been a while. It's been a few weeks since Hometown Highlights. We had a nice winter break there. Spencer Wheelock, along with myself, Harrison Beebe, welcoming you back to another edition of basketball all along the wall.
Yeah, we got a lot of action tonight. Highlights involving the Big North, Northwest, Lake Michigan. Let's see your Highland, Northern Lakes, and Cherryland conferences.
It's a long list. But
busy Friday.
Exactly. But we were busy out on the roads. But before we get to all that, a matchup of the top two teams from the boys' race in the Ski Valley. That would be Bel Air and Mancelona. They've been at the top of the standings all year round. So what do you know? We get a jam-packed crowd and a pumped-up student section for this one. And we're going to start in the second quarter. Bel Air's Hayden Nepoth with a drive and dish to Hunter Rowe, who hits the triple. Now check out Logan Borst, kicks it to Justin Spires. We love watching these guys because we see them in the fall and into the winter do multiple sports. And Brandon Digman, quick pass for the Mancelona layup. He snuck in there as well. James Schrader then gives it to Denny Hall for the Eagles to get their offense flying high. Later on, Griffin Borst. No chance he's getting into Gryffindor and Harry Potter. He's just going straight for the rim there. Dribble in, and he's going to make a one-man fast break and get the and-one. In the third quarter now, Nepoth feeds it to Hunter Walsh inside, and Walsh works the post for the tough basket. But the Eagles, they go on. They win a thriller this evening, 51-49, just how you'd hope it would be. Two of the best in the Northwest boys race going at it this evening, Frankfort and Benzie Central, always a great rivalry. Tristan Rogers passes to the Panthers. Fast break. Brandon Schaub finishes it off. Then Connor Bradley passes to David Loney, and Loney does his thing. Good move there. We're going to check in now on Benzie Central. The Huskies, Zane Brooks working the boards here. Rebound and scores. Panthers back on the break. Loney passes off to Kenny Friesewick, who feeds Bradley for three. And he's going to get the whistle as well. The hand is thrown down. That's right.
4-point line.
Trevin Whitcup with the layup here for Benzie, but Panther ball movement seems to be too tough to beat at times. Ends in the hands of Loney here down low. Frankfort wins a big one to keep pace in the Northwest Conference standings, 47-31.
Well, the Lake Michigan Conference race is really heating up. East Jordan Elk Rapids making their chase for the title. But, you know, there's a lot of competition in that conference.
There is. It's deep. And they'll have to go through the Ramblers in that pecking order as far as the top of the conference goes. Boyne City, before any team is thinking about raising the banner in their gymnasium. Yeah,
a great one tonight in Traverse City. Ramblers visiting a dangerous TC St. Francis squad. And how about a triple to get the scoring started here?
I like it.
Macia Vroman sets the pace in this one. First bucket of the game, a three ball, and it wouldn't slow down from there. Great defense. Tanner Kenny gets the deflection, the save, and it gets up to Byron Bulla. He muscles his way in the lane and one. So their first two possessions of the game, just like that. Ramblers playing some tough D too, though. This one, though, Redmond finds Luke Sage for the layup, and they're right into the full court press. Don't sleep on him. Roman the steal to Zach DePoint, and he gets the and one. Boyne goes up 8 early. Glad staying tough, though. Like this bucket right here from Matt Seibert, keeping him in it. He's a big fella. He plays tight end of the fall. But this might be a lock for prep play of the week, maybe of the year. Ryan Carson catches on the baseline, and he gets a man dunk, and he lets him know about it. We'll stare down there, and we'll slow it down for you. See it one more time. Carson goes up, bang out, 64-50. Boyne City, the big win tonight. Top two in the Northern Lakes Conference battling it out in this one. Mackinac City.
Can't see that guy in the green.
Falls, yeah, guy in the green jumpsuit there. Mackinac City inbound to Zach Smith. He takes it all the way to the hoop. This beauty of a lay-in. Boyne falls with it now. Brandon Matilski to Marcus Matilski to the post for an easy two. Matilski to Matilski. And then he's on the giving end of this one. He finds his buddy Clay Whitley on the fast break for that nice score. But Mack City, they look to respond. Everyone touches the rock on this one, but it ends up in the post. Zach Smith again. He scores, draws the foul, and one old-fashioned three-point play. Boyne falls. Proves to be too much in this one, though. Stevens finds Marcus Matilski on the wing, and he's going to drive it in. Here you see him here, catches, and he drives in for a two. And another foul. A lot of and-ones tonight. Loggers win big, though, 63-28 the final.
I love it. Except the guy's not really dressed like a logger. Pine River ranked 9th in Class C boys visiting Manton tonight. I spotted the Ranger. He was up in the rafters checking this one out. You want to know the true Lone Ranger, though? For freshman Wyatt Baker, that's what he does. That's pretty good. It may not be the prep play of the week, but it's going to be a nominee, that's for sure. Here's why the Bucks are good. Gregory Park gets a missed three, scrambles for that loose ball. Eventually, Skylar Nelson on the far end is going to get a shot to go, and that's what they do. They hustle for those points, and they get three more just like that. We go back to Manton, though. good player, number 52, and his name is Tyler Swing. Allow me to pause and catch up here. Pine River, though, outside in, Brandon Hoagland finds Park backdoor. Game tied at 34 at that point. Bucks go on to win, though, by 9, 47-38. GT Academy, Grand Traverse Variety against Traverse City Christian. Fans loving this one. Early going, Ben Larkins to David Bump. Mr. Bump making it work from the corner. And then we're going to check in on the Mustangs. Hey, look, there's that clock. It was 6-2 at that point. Kevin Maines steals off the pass, goes for the layup, and the score's now 13-2 on that Christian turnover. Tim Frazier to Dan Locke now for the Sabres, and that makes it 19-4 at that point. We'll check in on Chris Crosby now with a quick pass. Share on the rock, and the Mustangs get in a basket as well in the low post here. Jonah Hatch finds Dan Locke, and it's a lock. That one's going in. Sabres win big tonight, though. Cheerleaders playing to be happy about, 59-34.
Well, it was homecoming in the winter at Lake Leelanau St. Mary's. No football team, so they celebrate in the basketball games. Second quarter, Eagles playing some defense. Drew Pobuda, the steal. Eagles run with it, and Michael Freese catches in the baseline. He knocks down the open jumper. St. Mary's up 7 in the second quarter. Then they stay on the attack. Christian Holmes gets it in the post and makes it look easy with the left hand. Sabres, though, they wouldn't go away. Jason Kaminsk gets in the high post, splits the defense right down the lane for a nice lay-in. But the Eagles, they look strong on their home court tonight. The freshman, Chris Kohler, opens it up with a three. He got the "he's a freshman" chant in that one, but the Sabres trying to hang in before the half. Ben Feliziak gets a nice screen and a nice score, but the Eagles get a Friday night homecoming win, 52-42, the final, and the fans still loving it.
They got everybody in there. That's not just a student section. That's fans, parents, everybody. All right, congrats to them. Still to well, welcome back, Northern Michigan. The Big North Conference basketball races for boys and girls. Spencer, they're coming down to it. Appears to be Cadillac. Has a lot to say as far as those races are concerned.
Vikings good on both the boys and the girls side. This week, Vikings going up against Traverse City West. Last night, the boys upset by the Titans, 57-42.
It was an interesting game, but the Lady Titans now heading down to Cadillac. Great merchandise section there. It's like you're at a pro stadium for the Vikings. It's cool that they get the gold and blue colors out. Abby Fuller gets a great steal and score for the Vikes. Maybe coughed up a sweatshirt or two from a fan in the process. Then here she is chasing down a loose ball. Number 11, she's going to out-hustle you if she can to get every basket. 11-7 Caddy at that point. Then we're going to keep an eye on Darby McLaurin. She's going to get in there and get a nice little finger roll off the glass. Simple but effective. That's what we like to see on Hometown Highlights. Titans answer. Kylie Kreppel, strong move inside the free throw stripe. Ties it at 13-all near the end of the half. But this one's going down to the wire. Very low scoring, but very close. A one-point game. Vikings win the home game 28-27.
And Petoskey's still alive in the girls' title chase in that Big North, hosting TC Central tonight. Petoskey's Katie Lewis catches the top of the key, looking for an open teammate, but TC's Ashley Reed says, "Give me that." She gets the steal, takes it all the way coast to coast for an easy bucket. Petoskey, they're kind of looking to get in that game too, get out and run. Hannah Cook gets it to Natalie Weaver, and inside to Abby Blanchard for the nice tough lay-in. Maybe with some contact there too. Yeah, but Weaver again gets it to Allie Will, and where there's a will, there's a way. I'm sure she's never heard that one before. She gets the pull-up jumper in the lane. The Trojans, they strike back. Mary Barbera to Kelly Bartoyak. And she would work her way around and back inside, then outside, then inside, then outside. She gets the lay-in and one.
I'm dizzy.
Lady Trojans win by one. Another close one in the Big North, 36-35.
We always see the band at Petoskey.
Always, they're always out. And look who's out again. Grayling traveling to Elk Rapids, another green suit. Yeah, Grayling fans excited for this one. Even as, the green man there. Pick things up third quarter. Nicole Hill inside to Bridget Heinz. She scores the easy one for Elk Rapids. Later, Hill brings it up court, passes to Michaela Rogers on the perimeter. Looking into Rachel Heinz, she would miss, but Bridget Heinz cleans it up for the Elks. Heinz to Heinz. Now for Grayling, Brittany Nielsen gives it to Erica Ulmer, and she's going to do this one all by herself. She'll dribble, she'll toy with you out there on the perimeter. She's going to work it all the way around the defense and gets to the rim for a nice put-in. And then Elks looking to strike back, though. We get it into Heinz again. Heinz is just working down low, and she gets the quick one to Paige Granger, and Granger banks it in. Elks win by double digits, 45-26, the final tonight.
The Lady Elks trying to keep pace in the Lake Michigan Conference. At the top of that conference would, of course, be the St. Francis Lady Gladiators. And they're hosting Boyne City tonight. You saw the boys earlier. No dunks in this one, but still pretty good highlights. Back and forth possession here. Ends with Seelan Brzezinski. That's my best attempt at that one. Sorry if I screwed it up. Nice lane there. Then Rainey McCune takes it around the defense. That's what you do. Work your way around the defense and get the lay in. Glad's back to work, though. End of the first. Brooklyn Barber. Buzzer beaten Brooklyn. You hear the sound. She gets the 3 to go anyways. Then a stripped ball in the second quarter on the Rambler end leads to a Megan Knutson coast-to-coast lay-in, making it look easy. A lot of hustle plays. A lot to learn from watching these tapes tonight. St. Francis wins tonight 54-38.